Hey, good morning, fellows. Good morning. Good morning. We are live. Market is officially open. Man, this market is crazy. New all-time highs. New all-time highs. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, boys. Craziness. Now we just wait. Are we going to actually keep going higher, or is this going to just... A lot of times we see these moves be all the way, like it retraces the whole move, but let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. How we doing, fellas? How are we doing? Francis Musso, good morning. Timbo, good morning. I am Bruce Lee, Jake Dell, Sam Morrison, Frank Martin, Cost D, Michael, good morning. Jack Wiley, good morning. Black Coffee, how we doing? Best guest trading in the house. Viter, good morning. Sam Morrison, Touchdown 53. Oh, okay, you're Terry W. Good to know, Touchdown. Niles, Tanush, good morning. Ace Undercover, good morning. Melvin, good morning. Yes, Glacier Gaines, good morning. Golf Guy Mike, Design Knob. Yes, I have a mohawk. No, I don't. I got a haircut yesterday. We got trimmed. Dove Gordon, Scalping with Tom, Dab to Tate. Classic Man, look, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, we should be good on funded accounts for the time being, guys. It's kind of crazy. I wasn't sure. I was kind of on the fence if I want to try to pass more Apex accounts. But the opportunity was just too good not to try it. So yeah, we did the thing. We did the thing, and it was very smooth. We literally got in. We just I decided, I was actually debating about doing five long and 5 short. I was gonna do 5 long and 5 short, and then obviously I'll probably pass 5. But I decided, you know what I thought? I'm like, you know what? The market only goes higher, right? That's the number one thing that kept going through my mind. So I'm like, you know what? Scratch that plan. We're going all 10 accounts long, right at news, and it worked almost too well. It worked very, very well. So that was fun. And I guess we have 20 Apex accounts. I mean, we have 38 funded accounts now. Yee. And I'm like, am I actually going to trade? Am I going to copy trade 38 accounts? Am I crazy? Because I kind of feel like that's just on the edge of craziness. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, man. Whoa, market. Whoa. What a rip. We bounced right off of that 21 EMA on the 5-minute. She rips, man. This market is crazy. Actually crazy. We got to get above the 500s, though. We gotta get above that 500 level. Can we go get above the 500s? Got to get above it and hold it. Break to new highs. Man. Hey, Jim O, good morning. Design Knob, good morning. It did have a massive wick down for a split second. It was kind of weird. I had my buy stop right here at above like the highs. And I think I got pretty lucky that I did that. Like I had my buy stop order was above the 400s. And I think that actually saved me from getting wicked on this wick here. Because I think it did wick a little bit and then it dropped down and then it shot higher. So I definitely think I played it the right way with CPI passing those accounts. Liam Powell, did I play the CPI? Yes, that is how I passed 10 more Apex accounts. So, I mean, it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. It was like, boom, boom. It took 3 seconds. That is how I like passing evals. Oh, it felt great. Wish I would have just done that from the start instead of wasting. I wasted a lot of money trying to pass evals. Like, that was 4 weeks ago. Yeah, CBI is usually a very clean move. Now we just, there she goes. New highs above the 520s. Unbelievable. This is again one of those days where, man, I don't know. It feels like, are we even going to get a setup? By the way, the overnight session, I was actually watching this overnight session. And, man, I was so close to taking, where was the trade? I think it was this one right here, I think. No, it was this one. I came in and this move right here, I almost took this trade right here, but then I ended up not because we failed to make new highs on this move. And then I fell asleep. Fell asleep and, yep, is what it is. All right, market pulling back from the highs of that news 550. I mean, who can believe, like, look at this daily chart. Remember, guys, remember when we had a 1,200 point move lower and the whole world was going to end? You guys remember that? That's just a faint memory now. That was 2 weeks ago. We're new all-time highs. No worries here. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. It's actually crazy. This market will crash sometime in the future. It feels like we are a bit overstretched. Viter, I mean, I can't disagree with it, but I'm also like, I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that we're in for a big correction, yet on we go. We just keep going higher. Honestly, on this 1,200 point move lower, I kind of thought, hey, we might make a little bit more of a move lower before we go higher, but nope. We just seesawed back and forth and boom, right back to new highs. Right back to new highs. It's crazy. It is crazy. Gold. Meanwhile, on gold, look at this. Look at this craziness. The daily chart on gold is also crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Danteloy Dan, good. Danteloy Dan, good morning. Niles, how we doing? Matthew, good morning. Man, I feel really great about, I mean, the only accounts I'm missing currently, the only accounts that I wish I had that I currently don't have is trade day. I wish I had trade day accounts, but I'm not saying I might try to get some trade day accounts just out of boredom. Because one thing I'm noticing, which I do have my Top Step accounts, by the way. So I do have Top Step accounts. For those of you that were tuning in yesterday, I'm not going to jinx it, okay? I'm not going to jinx it until I actually get to a payout with Top Step. Once I get to a payout, I'll share, but all you need to know is things are going pretty well. things are going pretty well. But one thing I have noticed with trading this strategy, like the 30 trade challenge, I'm doing really well with being patient and following the rules on my funded accounts. I'm doing really well. And I don't want to, like, I want to be sure to continue doing well, but it is definitely like I do have some issues with boredom where I just start to get bored. Like I'll start to get bored and I'm like, okay, what evals could I use to, and I might try to pass some trade day evals just to, I don't know. There's a fine line because my number one goal with having my funded accounts set and ready to go now, I need to minimize my expenses, which by the way, I've been procrastinating on this. I need to update my expenses sheet. I'll probably do it at the, I'm going to wait and do it at the end of this month, but I know my expenses for October are going to be absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I don't even want to look at it. If that, can we just pretend like October didn't happen? If that works for you guys, it works for me. Yeah, Steven, I love that green. It's only on evals, so you know, but I'll take it. It still looks good. I had to go with a smaller font size just so I can fit all my accounts on here. Oh man, it's crazy. I don't know how I feel about copy trading 38 accounts though. Feel like at some point it just gets a little bit crazy. 38 funded accounts. We're going to copy trade all of them. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? By the way, guys, we have some Tradeify accounts to do giveaways for. I'm trying to determine. Obviously, I want you guys to, I want to somehow do the giveaway to the people that have joined Tradeify and they've joined the cup, the Grand Cup, and they've joined the NBT team. So I'm trying to figure out how best we can do that. Yeah, I know, John. I did. I saw that. I saw that. I mean, John, don't get it twisted. I don't trust MP at all, okay? But I'm going to take as much money as I can. He gave me a free resets. And I am going to take as much money from them as humanly possible. That will make me great. That will give me great joy. That's the one thing that will make me feel just so much better. Yeah, I don't even want to think about the payouts. If I can't do it. I say that I can't do it, but I've already done the spreadsheet, right? You know that's already happened. I just can't help myself. Yeah, John, I just want to, I would love nothing more. All right, market trying to make new highs, trying to get above that 520 area, having a little bit of difficulty with it. But that is insane. 38 funded accounts. Unbelievable. But it also comes with a cost. Like, this is how insane this is. I mean, this is actually crazy. Oh, this is actually crazy. Hey, we're getting a pullback. Look at this. This is our updated version. Updated version with 38 accounts. If we make it to the first payout, 113,000, and we basically need to make $157 a day and do that consistently for 50 days. So basically 3 months. 3 months to get to the first payout of 113, but then for the second payout and on, we just continue to make $150 a day. That's $113,000 payout every 18 days. And don't tell me it's not that easy, because I know that. I get it. You're right. But math is math. Numbers don't lie. It's still true. I know it's not easy, but that is actually the math. We need 50 days for the first payout, $113,000. And then we need 18 days, basically once a month, like one payout per month. I mean, would that be the most craziest year ever? I can't think about it too long because it's not healthy. Because I'm getting my calculator out. Times basically 10 months. I mean, that's crazy. That's over $1 million. Can you imagine making $1 million in 1 year? Ooh, don't tempt me with a good time. Oh, it's not that easy, guys. It's not that easy. The math would include losing days. Yes, Niles. And when I say average 150, basically my goal needs to be closer to like $300 per day. If I can do like $250 to $300 per day, then the 150 would basically average for the losing days. Or that's kind of how that's kind of how I calculate it. As Brittany says, bring the action. It's trader math. That's right, Tanush. Decide not. I will lose someday. Yes, that is very true. Very true. I got on late. You mind explaining your eval trade you just did? Way cool. Yeah, it was very simple. I did 15 contracts with a buy stop at the 402s. We did a buy stop order at the 402s, and it literally passed in seconds. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But today it worked, and we're happy for it. Imagine this market just imagine this retraces this whole move. That would be actually kind of wild. We are definitely pulling back here. I haven't even really considered taking a trade. I probably need to at least entertain the idea. It's 950, which is not a great time to trade, but I don't know how I feel about entering. Imagine this thing just rips lower. We shall wait. We shall see. This feels dumpy. I gotta say, this does kind of feel like, feels kind of like she wants to go lower. Maybe we want to go test the VWAP at the very least. Maybe. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. Just bounced off the top of the opening range. Oh, you're right. Oh, well, the opening range. Oh, this would be the mid. This is the midpoint of the 15-minute opening range. Or are you talking about the 3-minute copy? Might be the 3-minute actually. All right, man. This is. I mean, this is technically an entry. Do I take this? This is on the. This is very. I don't know how to feel about taking an entry here. Almost want to wait. Try not to. I mean, the reason I'm being cautious here is this is more of a double top. This is not really new highs. This is like a double top here. We are still in an uptrend though. I'm just going to be patient. Almost want to wait till this volatility dies down a little bit. Is there more news today, Orlando? I don't think anything relevant. There was some news at 10 o'clock, but it's not really relevant news. I don't think it's going to move the market that much. It says revised consumer sentiment at 10 o'clock, but I don't think that's going to move the market that much. By the way, just full disclosure, I am not. Hey, good morning, Citizen Zero. Good morning. Just saw you. Melvin, Brian, Ronald. Hey, how we doing, Ron? Did you include the days you go on tilt in your math? No, that doesn't count because I'm not going to do that again. I'm not doing it again. By the way, guys, do you... Okay, so today I'm going to have to leave pretty early because we're actually having an auction. Oh, there's a big furniture auction going on today in my area. And I'm going to go and see if we can find some furniture for our Florida home. So I'm going to leave here probably around 11:30 at the latest. We might look at this as a missed opportunity, but I mean, basically, we need to get above that 520 and hold it. That is the high of this news event. I should record the auction. I actually should, guy. The auction's gonna be pretty crazy. They have so much furniture. Like this auction has over 2,000 pieces of furniture that they're going to be selling, almost all of it locally made. It's a massive auction. So hopefully I can find some good deals. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I should be the auctioneer? No. I am not that good of an auctioneer. By the way, here, guys, this is how Amish auctioneers. Here, I got to show you a clip. For those of you that are new, I got to show you this clip. It's actually impressive. Let me find the right one. Where is the, oh, here. All right, guys, here, you guys can hear the auctioneer. This is what I'll be listening to right here. You guys ready? 500, 500, 200, 300, 6 on the money to get it now 7. I say that it is say to get it now pay, to get it now 700 and a half. And now 8, to get it 8 now half, 8 now 9, to get it now 50, and now $1,000, to get it now 11, to get it now 12, and 12 to get it 12, to get it now 1,300, and 13 on the third to get it 12, 13 there, the third to get it 12, and now 1,300, I get now 14, have a 14, you want her now, 14, to get it now 13, now 15, 1,500, have it now here, 1,500, I get a 14, to get it now 15, a little bit of later down, 15, to get it now 1,500 on up there, 14. That's what I'll be listening to. What did he say about my wife? Oh, you guys are hilarious. So to the guy that had the beard. It's impressive. It's impressive. Sounds like he has sounds like he's getting his prostate tickled the whole time. Oh man. I cannot confirm that. Oh man, too good, too good. Why is he in such a rush? I mean, sometimes they got to sell 500 pieces in one day. You know, you got to get going. All right, market, what is it going to be? Today, I mean, we need to get above the 520s, and then I want to see a slow grind higher day. That would be great. That would be great. All right, here we go. About to rip up through the 20s. Can she do it? Can she do it? Man, we keep bumping our head on that 520 area. We just can't seem to get over it. That makes me nervous for the bulls. Why do you only need 150 down under, Kev? I mean, I'm basically using 150 because there's going to be losses. My goal would be to have like 250, like $200 to $300 days is like a great day. But we're obviously going to have red days, so I'm just kind of averaging it that, hey, it will be, that's just kind of going with the average. New highs incoming. It does feel like it. Why not? Market only goes higher, right? This thing is crazy. Market is crazy. I get a bill for 100x what you thought you bid. Oh, no. No, Dove Gordon. I hope not. I need more PAs, Sharoos. I know, it's crazy. I feel like a degenerate. I feel a little bit like a degenerate, but we should be, I think it's pretty safe to say we should be good on funded accounts, at least for a while. Oh, man. It's crazy. Here, I got to do something. I hope that I am now set. I hope I don't have to activate another funded account for a year. We all know that's probably not true, but hey, we can hope. By the way, Affordable Indicators did an update on their account dashboard. I kind of like it. See this yellow line that you see here, that basically indicates funded accounts. It's basically an indicator that the yellow is the funded accounts. Got a few payouts from Apex and the first one from funding ticks coming. Let's go, Sharoos. That's awesome. Congratulations. How many PAs do you have in waiting, or do you just have the 20? I just have the 20. That's it. Oh, once I activate these, I will have 20, and that is it. Yes, Citizen Zero. We passed the 10 on the CPI. Yes, we did. Whoa, there's the breakout. There she goes. There she blows. Wow. Let's see if it can keep going. Can we keep going? And immediately back down. What in the world is going on, market? It's a little bit concerning that we can't seem to get above this 520 and hold. As long as we close above this, I think we're good. Hmm. Okay, all right. Back to man, I gotta say, guys, I might be getting we might have a problem. I snorted some gold. I snorted some gold cocaine, and now I'm hooked. I've been trading gold the last 2 days on my Top Step accounts. I know this is not good for me, and it will probably end how we all think it will end. But my goodness, you can make so much money on gold. It's insane. I feel the same way like I felt when I switched from ES to NQ. Like when I first switched from ES to NQ, like that's how I feel now trading gold. It is insane. Insanity. But man, is it fun. Oof. I don't want to jinx it, but we are sitting pretty good. Here, I do I want to jinx it? No, I don't. Yeah, I will. This is where we're sitting on the 5 Top Step accounts. That's trading gold. It's and I'm trading 1 to 2 minis. I'm scared to think what this is going to mean, but hey, for the time being, I'm not changing. I'm not changing, man. But look at gold. Like we just had, this was right here was actually a trade I took. But I mean, gold's been Gold has just been crazy. And honestly, like the gold with the EMA lines have actually been pretty good. And I know I'm not sure it's good for me because now I go back and I trade NQ and I'm like, man, NQ is boring. If you think NQ is boring, you know you have a problem. You know you have a problem. A mini on gold is like walking naked in the street. Yeah. So what is it if you trade 2 minis on gold? Do I trade gold the same way as NQ? I do, Sean. I have so far. I've basically been taking the 21 and the 2-minute EMAs. Well, hi, bud. Hey, do you want to say hi to everybody? Hi. What's up, buddy? Are you supposed to help clean up? No. You're not? I wonder. All right. Look at, yeah, gold is just, is it ripping again? Oh my goodness. I could have made so much more on gold if I held. Oh, wow. Okay, it's fine. Hey, we're back. But man, these moves on gold are insane. I feel like you could trade 2 micros gold and you can make, I mean, you could make really good money. I mean, this is really a perfect entry on gold on that 21 EMA. Entry, right here at the 41.25s. I mean, it's the thing about gold, like sometimes it'll just start going and it won't stop. It's crazy. I don't know, man. I might have caught a bug. I don't even know if I have had a couple losing trades. But man, so far, right now, actually my win rate, because I've traded gold on these express accounts, my win rate is 81%. So I probably need to just lock in that first payout. I'd love to get a max payout with Top Step on 5 accounts. That's like 20,000 after the split. Actually 22,000 after the profit split. Hey, if I can do that, I mean, it kind of helps me scratch my itch of kind of going a little bit crazy, and it allows me to be a little bit more patient with my setups that I'm waiting for on NQ. I don't know, it helps me actually be more patient. Man, this is actually crazy. I got to stop looking at gold. We got to stop. We're going to end up doing something we regret if we don't stop. But I'm going to be honest. If gold continues like this, we might look at trading gold. But we're not going to make the switch yet. Gold, honestly, gold is the new Bitcoin. It feels like, right? Look at this. Like gold, if you look at the daily chart, it literally looks like a meme coin. Like gold looks like a meme coin. But gold is like the new, it's the new Bitcoin. Anyway, enough pumping gold for now. I gotta, let's focus on NQ or I'm gonna get distracted. All right, we still have not closed above the 20s or above that opening range high. So we cannot take any trades here yet. We got to wait. Oh boy. Let me check something. NB, I got your gold carrot. I looked at the chart. I think it pushed to 41.65 at least today. Yeah, Ace undercover. I mean, the daily chart's looking very bullish on gold. I mean, oh, it's so, I already locked myself out. I locked myself out of my Top Step accounts, so I can't even trade it. Just so I don't do anything stupid. We got to lock in a payout, guys. I'm dead serious. The amount of expenses we had for October are kind of off the chain. It's actually crazy. We can get a $20,000 payout with this Top Step, and it'll basically move us to break even on the month. That's how bad October has been. But it's basically the cost of now having 38 funded accounts. So hopefully we just need to be sure we just need to take care of these accounts and get a payout. We just need one payout, and we cover all costs times 5. Easier said than done, though. I had a $3 drawdown in a PA account, yet 2 NQ got executed in that during CPI. Oh, no, consistent trader. Are you serious? I got to make money for all the furniture you got to buy? Facts, Carolina. Facts. We've been doing kind of our budget. We've been doing our budget for basically our furniture and furnishing our home. It's kind of scary. Kind of scary. Hey, Rad Poker in the building. How we doing, Rad Poker? Good to see you. Is there a reason you don't have any Tradeify accounts in your arsenal? Yeah. because I have reached the sim funded payout limit, and I have blown 2 live accounts with them, so they basically put me in jail. I can technically I could still trade with Tradeify. Basically what they told me is if I would trade Tradeify, and if I would get the accounts to a payout, I don't receive the payout. I would have to basically, that payout would just be immediately moved into a live account. So, I mean, I'm not saying that I won't do it, but it's kind of, I don't know. Then, I mean, I think the only accounts that make sense are like the 25K accounts, because the 150K accounts would just be dumb, because I would have to make $9,000 just so I can have 3,000, which wouldn't really be that smart. But I could do like the 50Ks, and then I could take out 2,000. So then my live account would have 10,000. I don't know. It's just, right now, honestly, it just doesn't make sense as much to trade with them. Even though, I mean, I like Tradeify. They're great. But once you've reached their 100K, like once you've reached the 100K in sim funded payouts, unless, you know, if you don't have a live account with them, then it's kind of pointless. I'm really, really hoping. I've been trying to get Brett Simba for like the longest time. I've been bugging Brett Simba. I'm like, Brett, you gotta up your payout cap. Increase your payout cap to 200,000. Like, and no luck so far. If he needs support, I don't think he cares or it matters to him. 1 or 2 support. Wait, are you doing? Oh, sorry, Sharuz. I just now saw your text. Are you doing the competition from Tradeify? Want to join Nutty Team? Not sure if I can change the display name. Yes, Sharuz. Here, Sharuz, let me show you. By the way, this is a public service announcement. I want to show you guys something. Here, I want to show you how to do it. So, if you have not joined the Tradeify Grand Cup, first of all, why not? If you have an active account, it's literally free. If you don't have an active account, get an account for 30% off. Just get the cheapest account you can get, and then you can enter for free. Or if you just want to pay $35 to enter, you can. But here is how you do it. Go to your Grand Cup and then go to dashboard. And right here in the select your team, you can select NBT as your team. And then you just join team. Now, here is what I would love for you guys to do. Go up here in your settings. You see this? See the settings right here? If you click on that, I think it would be really cool if you guys would change your username to reflect your username that you have in the YouTube chat. Like the chat, you know, the chat name you have here, and join here. That would be really cool, because then I could see, because once the tournament starts, we're going to have our own leaderboard. Whoever is on my NBT team is going to have our own leaderboard that we can see every day, and we can see which one of you guys is leading or whatever you're doing. It's going to reflect here. But you're going to have to make the name the same name as your YouTube name so that we know who you are. But that would be pretty cool. That would be nice if you guys want to join. If you want to join the NBT team, that would be sweet. And we can have some fun with it. We can have some fun with it. And I can tell you guys, I'm going to be doing giveaways. Once the tournament starts, I'm going to be doing giveaways to people on the team. I'm probably going to be doing giveaways like, I have some straight to funded accounts to give away. I'm going to wait to do those giveaways until the teams right now I can't see who is on NBT team. So once the tournament starts, like if you're in first place after the first day or second day, like I'm going to be doing giveaways specifically to those people so that just, yeah, to kind of have fun with it and also kind of reward people that join and reward people that are trading well. But I can't wait. It should be a lot of fun. When is the last day to join? I mean, I think you can join like 8 days and 23 hours is when it starts. So I think you can join all the way up to that. Or you can, when you join, you can also just enter your ambassador code, which is NBT. But if you entered a ambassador code from, that you can switch your team. Basically, you can switch your team in the dashboard if you want to. You can't switch your team once the tournament starts. All right, we're continuing to see a little bit more of a pullback here. But I really don't have an entry here because we failed to break to new highs. We've just kind of triple topped up here. Not really much to do here. Not much to do. Hey, Ian Connor, let's go. Name change done. Love it, Ian Connor. That's gonna be, I don't know, that's gonna be so much fun. By the way, guys, I've been meaning to say something the last couple days, and where is Mr. Wall Street? I've missed Mr. Wall Street. I haven't seen him in chat in probably a week. Hey, let's go, Clyde. You're on my team. I love it. Thank you. I love it. I don't really get anything out of it. Like there's no commissions or anything that I get when you join a team. It's just more, I would love to have people like in our chat on my team. I just think that would be so much fun. NQ following this trend line down. It is, John. I kind of want us to test the VWAP here almost. I feel like if we test VWAP, I don't know. Oh, wow. There she goes. We did have some support here at the 480s. Let's see if this holds. He said a couple weeks ago he was going to disappear for a while. Oh, really, John? Okay. And then, okay, if someone on our team actually wins, we also get a benefit from that as well. I pay you with Nutty Bars. Oh, don't mention Nutty Bars anymore. Dude, I haven't had a Nutty Bar now in 3 weeks. It's kind of crazy. Oh, his old job was calling him back. I see, John. Well, I don't know. Wall Street, if you're listening, maybe he's just listening, but he can't type in the chat. But if you're listening, Mr. Wall Street, we miss you. We miss you, and I hope you're doing great. Yeah, Ron trade. Let's go, Ron. Let's go. I can see, like Tradeify allows me right now to see, it allows me to see who is current, like basically right now, all I can see is how many people are on my team. Right now, there's 62 people on the NBT team. I think we can get it to 150. I think we can get it to 150. What do you get if you win? You mean if I win or anyone wins? If you win the whole thing, it's 200,000. That's what I mean. I mean, why wouldn't, why? I know it's a long shot, but why not try? You know, you can enter for minimum $35 if you don't have an active account. If you have an active account, you can enter for free for a chance to win 200,000. I mean, sign me up. Sign me up, man. That sounds like a good time to me. Can you check if I am there now, Sharuz? I can't see. No, we have to wait till the tournament actually starts, and then I will be able to see all your guys' names. So that's all I plan to do. I've got a lot of accounts to give away. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold all those accounts to do a giveaway until the tournament starts. And then every day we can do a giveaway based off of the NBT leaderboard team. All right, market. Still, I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking any trade here. We got to wait. I got to wait till we actually make new highs. Imagine we just bleed lower all day long. It wouldn't be the first time. Would not be the first time that's happened. You'll try it? Yeah, why not? You get to keep what you make in the final live account for the top 20. Yes, that's the other thing. So whatever money that you make, if you make it to the top 20, you also get to keep that money, which is pretty crazy. Are we allowed to full port it, Glacier Gains? Yes, you are. Why not? All right, market. Is this going to rip now? I mean, if we had legitimately new highs here, you could take, basically, this would be the entry right here. But I just don't feel comfortable with it, being that we've failed to make new highs. So we're just waiting. By the way, guys, did you hear the news? You guys hear the news of the NBA betting scandal? Isn't that crazy? Like, Chauncey, like, it was a betting scandal, like player prop bet scandal. And then also, what was the craziest part? What was the craziest part about that whole thing was how Chauncey Billups was involved in a rigged poker set, like a rigged poker game. That's wild. So they would have literally tables that were X-ray vision if you had like certain glasses on. So they were able to see. So people were literally knew what cards people were playing. And then they would invite fish. Basically, a fish is someone that didn't know about the setup and they didn't know that everything was rigged. And they would go after these people with a lot of, big money. And they would invite them to their poker game, not knowing they're stepping into a trap where half of the table that is playing is all in on it. They all knew exactly what cards everybody had, and they would just wait and fleece the fish that they invited and just clean them out. It's actually crazy. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. To think, I mean, this is coming from people that are making millions of dollars a year. They are making millions and millions of dollars a year, and somehow they still think they have to scam and cheat to make more money. Disgusting. It's despicable. The whole world is rigged. Yeah, Rozier chasing 200K when he makes millions. Yeah, golf guy Mike. And then, did you guys see like some of the clips from Rozier where, oh man, it definitely looks sus. And then see Damon Jones. I mean, I don't want to get into this too much, but Damon Jones. See, I'm a big Cavs fan. I'm a big Cavaliers fan, and obviously, I know a lot about. I don't know a lot about LeBron, but I've been following LeBron a lot. And Damon Jones and LeBron are really good friends. Like, they are really close. They've been good friends since Damon Jones was playing with him in Cleveland literally almost 8-9 years ago. And Damon Jones was involved in this whole thing about, know what I mean? Like, there is no way, I mean, you can't convince me anyway, there's no way LeBron wasn't involved in this whole scandal. I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't buy it, man. Hey, are we going to get the Ripper? Are we going to get a move higher here? This is kind of a tempting setup, but we just don't have new highs here that we can really take it. I'm really curious if this is going to go higher or roll over now. Oh, by the way, guys, my funded future is going to be coming out with a, I don't know, pretty decent sale for my funded futures. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of good, kind of like, eh. Yeah, it's undercover. I don't know. It just seems way too sus. Wait until you see how much our president has grifted. Oh, Jenna, don't get me started. Oh, don't get me started. And Barron. Diddy oil parties with LeBron and Kevin Hart. Oh, I can only imagine. Hey, good luck, Sharoos. Let's go. NQ back above 494. Yeah, I mean, this does look bullish now. I gotta say, this does look like we're gonna go make highs, but I'm gonna wait. This might be our only, I mean, this is kind of a sus setup, but kind of one of those times where you could probably cheat kind of your way into a setup. Be like, yeah, we'll take it, but I'm just not interested. He's suing the DOJ for 250 million. Oh, really? Glacier Gains. A 1% discount code is a good sale for MFF. It is more than 1%. I can clarify that. Glacier Gains. Yeah, John, exactly. They need to sit down to a celebrity play poker. I mean, it's kind of true. Kind of true. Your chart looks like it has a higher high and a lower low to me. I mean, okay. Is this technically a higher high? Yes, technically, but we failed to really actually close above the 530s. So that's why I'm not as confident on it, even though obviously it might work. And then maybe I'll be a little bit sad, but I look at that as a double top in my eyes. Because I want a clear move higher, not those wicks and then a pullback again. Because I feel like what happens a lot of times when we do this, we'll make like a push higher and then we'll continue to roll over. It's just more likely to give those fake outs, and I do not like fake outs. Do I really think so? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? We are making a nice move here, though. I gotta say, it is a nice move. Man. Trading gold, did you use your checklist, Vat? I don't use the checklist on trading gold. I'm a lot more I'm a little more liberal on my top step when I trade gold, but I mean somewhat. I just basically look for the same kind of pullbacks. That's all. I'm not quite as anal on it, I guess you would say. All right, here we go. Testing that 530 once again. Hey, congrats if you took the trade here. Congrats if you took it. That is definitely looking like a good setup. Feels bad. Retrace back to R1, R2 on the last pullback. I see. I see. That makes sense. It's a nice 40-point move. Short the market, wait for DCA if it breaks out. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. That's a bold strategy. Thoughts on funding takes 50K, 1K deal right now for 67. I never understood that. I have 2 fund accounts with them, but I haven't put any effort into them. PacWest Photo, the way funding takes basically works is you need to get to the buffer, which is $3,000. But then you can take out 60% of your balance. So they kind of use the 60% of your balance is what you can take out. So you have some drawdown. Basically, that's the buffer. It basically allows a $40 buff or a 40% buffer. And then you can take out 60% of your profits. And then with that, you would do a 90-10 profit split. That's kind of how their how would you say, that's how their payouts work. Yeah, sit in zero. It does kind of hurt a little bit. It does hurt a little bit not partaking in this. But it is what it is. We made the determination not to take it, and now here we are. I mean, the thing is, if we're being I'm trying to think, like, if we're being, yeah, technically we would have entered right here. 498 is where our entry would have been. All right, now we just wait. See, is this thing gonna keep going? And immediately pulling back again. Man, that's crazy if we don't make it above that 30. Oh man, is this really gonna pull back again? I can't wait to trade the market next week, either major gap up or down on Monday. What do I think about the Apex new dashboard? I don't know. I guess it's okay. I don't really have that strong an opinion on it. Orlando. I've only traded one prop firm at a time. I went top step to Apex. It's interesting how many prop firms sprang from top step. Yeah. Hey, nicely done, Green Otter. Man, are we? Look at this. Now we're just pulling back again. Man, we might not get something today. We might not even get a trade here. I'm okay. I'm okay with it, but now I kind of wish I would have just forced that other trade, but no, I don't. I gotta get out of that mindset because it's very toxic to have hindsight trader mindset. They're bigger than your losers. Hey, that's awesome, Green Otter. That's awesome. Hey, go Foes. Thank you. I appreciate it. You think 469? I mean, right now the 480s have been a pretty 480s have held. Right now the 480 is a very important level. Once we feel like if we drop down below the 480s, if we drop down below the 480s and we drop below the VWAP here, then I do think there's a chance we retrace this whole move, which is another 100 points lower. I do think there's a chance of that happening. Think the higher probability is probably that we keep going higher. But it's a Friday. Something I always try to remember on a Friday. Do traders want to hold their trades if you have a profitable trade right now, if you're in profit, are you going to want to hold that trade over the weekend at all-time highs? I don't know. To me, it would make sense to just take your profit, you know? But what do I know? What is my requirement for a short? For a short entry, first step would be to get below VWAP. Get below VWAP and hold. Second step would be then to be in a downtrend, which we would be. But then basically we just need to test. We need to test this 21 EMA on the 2-minute or the 5-minute. And then we look for a break on the candle below the previous candle body or the candle. So yeah, that's basically it. All right, here we go. 480s being tested once again. We just cannot get above that 530. And try as we tried really hard, but could not do it. Now, are we going to get another bounce here? I think something's got to give here. Something's got to give. I think we're going lower. And here we go. Down below the 470s now. We're getting I don't know. I'm glad I'm not, you know, I know I wish I would have taken a long trade and just I would have at least been out of my first target for sure. Probably both. No, design knob. No, you just blew all your take profit pros. Design knob, I know exactly how you feel. Those losing take profit pro accounts are a special kind of pain. A special kind of pain. I'm sorry, design knob. That is not fun, man. Can you educate me on the type of accounts when I get 50K eval? Is there any choice, or is it just one 50K account type? Which account are you talking about? Or what prop firm are you talking about? Or are you just talking as a whole? Design knob. Size down, it's a few micros for Christ's sakes. Okay, take profit trader, Charuz. So the 50K account, they only have one type. Yes. So the eval is end of day drawdown. But when you go to the funded stage, the funded stage will then only, then it's intraday. Obviously, then it's intraday on the funded account, which is not, I wish it wouldn't be, but it is what it is. But once you get above the buffer, then it stops trailing, obviously. Basically, take profit trader funded account is exactly like Apex. What trade copier do I use? Pioneer Trading. I use Replicanto. Do I use Tradeify? I don't currently use them because I've maxed out. I have reached the 100K sim funded payout amount, and I've lost my live account twice. So therefore, I mean, I can still trade with them, but it doesn't really make sense because if I do get a payout, I can't actually get the payout. I have to transfer it to the live account. Not saying that I won't. If they do a really good sale or something, then I might. And just see if I can do like maybe the 25K accounts or the 50K accounts and get a payout, take it to the live. I don't know. I've had such terrible. I've done so bad with their live account that, wow, look at that. Oh, I didn't even see this. Hang on, I was not paying attention. That's a pretty big dip down below the VWAP, but now that's a pretty interesting wick. Pretty interesting wick down below the VWAP, but now this might be all it needs to now make new highs. If I mean, I don't hate an entry here. I'm not going to take it, but an entry long here is, I feel like, not a terrible idea. We've got a pretty decent wick. The bulls are stepping in right here. The question is, can they succeed? If they don't succeed on this push higher, then we're rolling over, in my opinion. Nutty's rep is keeping him from getting funded, scaring the pro. You say Pro Plus. Yeah, Sharuz. So the Pro Plus account. So the Pro Plus account, those accounts are live accounts, are not intraday, and they have a 90-10 profit split. So obviously you need to get to a pro account first. And then once you made X amount of money in the pro account, then they will move you into a Pro Plus account, which is their live account. Down under Kev. That is actually, that's true. Did I just say if it doesn't go up, it will probably go down? In theory, though, that's kind of true, though. I just scored on 0 DTE put. You got 14. Oh, let's go, Ace Undercover. Hey, no problem, Shrews. No problem. And good luck. Good luck. Yeah, see, this looks like a good entry, man. This is one of these, and if I wouldn't be strictly following, if I would not be strictly following my rules, I would be in this tray long. So let's see if it would work out or not. Let's see if it would work out. But I don't have any accounts I can trade. I don't have any evals. I've got my Top Step accounts locked out already. Just sitting here twiddling my fingers. Hey, how we doing? Not 4738. How we doing? Good to see you. That's a neat pattern with the bounce. It is. I do like the setup. I do like it. Watch sim. Wait, who is this? Watch Sips. Hang on, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this, John. Oh, I love it. He's doing the power wash simulator, John. You know I have the, you know this is up my alley, right? That's funny. Dude, do you guys know the newest game that actually I might buy? And this is it. I want to here. This newest game is legitimately kind of crazy. Can I find it? Can I find it? It's called Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park Evolution 3. Dude, that game looks actually insane. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. I'm gonna see if I can show it. Here, can I show this? Hang on. I think I can show this. But this is the new Jurassic Park Evolution 3 game. And you have an insane amount of things that you can build. You can basically build a dinosaur park, and it's actually insane how much stuff you can do. You can spend, I don't know. My son has it. My son has this game right now, and he was playing it the other day, and I was watching him, and I was like, dude, that actually looks pretty fun. And I might get the game and play with him. I don't know. It looks like a lot of fun. All right, market, make up your mind. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? See, right here is where it would fake out. If this fakes out right here, I feel like we've got. Yeah, I don't know. This could be could be a fake out, and we are now starting to put in a little bit of a trend lower. But this VWAP, we might hold. This VWAP might hold, so can't get too excited. Then we could get a potential setup for the shorts, but I just cannot keep doing this. I have to delete all the trading stuff off this computer. Hey, Design Knob, I'm sorry, man. If that's what it takes, hey, you got to do what you got to do. But I'm sorry, Design Knob. What platform? Yes, PC. You can get it on Steam. What's next when I'm done with the 30 trade challenge thing? Honestly, if the 30 trade challenge, if I like it, and so far I really like it, I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm just going to basically adapt that as my new way of trading funded accounts. And my plan is just to keep doing it. Also, I do need to leave here before too long, so 1, 2. Hey, Dabda, thank you. I mean, it's just basically luck. It's just lucky. Tanush, the 30 trade challenge by Mark Douglas was meant to determine if your strategy has edge. If it does, then you just keep trading it and follow your trades. Yeah, exactly, Tanush. Exactly. If it doesn't, then you make adjustments. Yep. Right now, my biggest thing, my biggest takeaway, which we're only 11 trades in, but looking back at my kind of analysis right now, my biggest thing that I need to work on is my trailing stop loss, or how I treat that second target. It's always been an issue for me, but I feel like that's the one area that I really need to dial in. Like, I need to be consistent on it. Right now, I feel like I'm not being that consistent, and part of me, like, I just want to have a set target and just not even try to do a trailing stop loss. I've just never been good at it. I've never been good at doing trailing stop losses. So right now, that's kind of how I'm leaning, is just not do trailing stop loss, find your target, and then let it work. Let your trade work out. I don't know. How I used to trade before the challenge, Anja. I mean, honestly, I would kind of have my core strategy that I'm trading now. Like, that was kind of, I love taking those setups, but I took a lot more trades than just that setup. And I wasn't as picky and as clear on my entries. Like, I would take a lot of trades that were not exactly that setup. Like, I'd probably take this VWAP bounce trade, and, you know, I'd just be more likely to enter on FOMO and chase a move, try to catch a bottom, that type of thing. And that's kind of why I did this. Try to lock down some of that behavior. Time to lock it down. We can't be messing around. We cannot be messing around with 38 funded accounts. We cannot be trading willy-nilly. That just is not an option. And right now, the way I had been trading, yes, I was getting payouts. It's true. I mean, I'm proud of the payouts I've gotten this year, but I'm not proud of how much my expenses are. And I can tell, if I just keep trading the way I was trading, like, my expenses seem to just keep creeping higher and higher. And I feel like this is a really, really good way to minimize my expenses, go a little bit slower, but once we do hit a payout, it will be well worth it. How has that behavior affected your P&L? I mean, right now it's too early to tell, but before, my behavior in the past, I mean, it's pros and cons. Like, you know, a lot more blowups, but then, yeah, I would be able to get some accounts to payouts kind of through sheer force, but then a lot of blowups, and I just don't like the blowups. I hate it. I hate blowing up, and this is kind of why I'm trying it, to minimize it. It's not easy, though. It's not easy. It's not easy sitting and not taking a trade and being patient and letting your trade work. It's sometimes makes me want to jump out of my skin. What is my processor? Let me look. What is my processor again? My processor is this is my rig details. My driver CPU It is the i7 14700K, 64 gigs of RAM, the NVIDIA graphics card 5090. So far, no complaints. No complaints on my computer. Yeah, if you're copy trading, you definitely need a good processor. You also need plenty of RAM. Yeah, it is very important to have a beefy PC. If you're copy trading 38 accounts, it's definitely important. Getting less expenses doesn't mean more profit after all. I mean, it can't. I have very good margin even with the expenses. Yeah, like I said, I'm not being too hard on myself when I say like I'm proud of my trading this year. Like it's not that it's terrible, but it could be so much better. I feel like I just need to clean up some things. Gotta clean up some of this craziness trading portion, and I feel like it can be so much better. All right, we are making that move back up. We are making the climb back higher. Interesting. That VWAP bounce is working out. It's working out. We are testing the 500s again. Well, I feel like I am probably not going to get a trade in today. Unfortunate. But I am not going to be in front of my computer from now, basically noon till, yeah, I'm going to be at the auction and basically till close. So I really am not going to have a chance to trade. And it does. Why not? Grind higher, market. Why not? Of course we will grind higher. It seems like that's just the default. Default is grind higher. Ian Connor, I promise I'm trying with QuantGuard, but I can't justify. Yeah, I agree. Ian Connor. Honestly, look at it like this. QuantGuard right now is in beta. QuantGuard right now is in beta mode, and it is not ready for public release. So if you're using QuantGuard right now, just know it's in development, and there's just too many bugs yet. So I'm not recommending people get it until things have been basically ironed out and fixed and running smoothly for 2 weeks. Until then, we just wait and be patient. But yeah, I agree, Ian. And yeah. I know right now there's an issue with it's on Tradeify's end. Like Tradeify needs to fix something. I know that's a big part of it. But it's unfortunate. I wish it wouldn't be like that. All right. I mean, this might be what it needed to do. We swept the VWAP, and we got a really nice wick here. And maybe now we're gonna break out above the 530s and just we might just keep grinding higher now. I honestly wouldn't be shocked. Would not be shocked. Yeah, Ian Connor, that's the problem right now. It's on Tradeify's end. It's unfortunate. He's basically he's kind of at their mercy. Did I play the CPI with buy stop? Yes, I did, Bart. Bart, I had a buy stop order above the 400s, and it worked great. It literally took 3 seconds. 3 seconds, and 10 Apex accounts passed. The easiest way to do it. I was so close. I almost did 5 and 5. Usually I do. Usually I would do 5 accounts a buy stop, 5 accounts as a sell stop. And I try to make sure you don't put them too close. Like allow it. Basically, you have to be careful with the wicks and just make sure that you are above the previous levels by 10 points or so, so that if you do get a move, it actually gets the actual move and not just the wicks. But it's, I mean, it's a 50-50 shot. But this morning I decided, you know what, I'm just going all 10 at the same direction. I had a pretty good feeling about longs, and it worked out. Hey, that's fine, Green Otter. Hey, keep going, man. Oh, you would have to wake up at 4 a.m.? Oh, man. Eesh, that's, yeah, yikes. All right, guys. I mean, there will probably be a setup at some point today, I assume. If we break above this 530, we'll probably get some nice pullbacks, but unless I make it home, there's a chance I make it home early from the auction that I could take a trade or two, but very unlikely. This might be a no trade Friday. I do have to go and get ready. Gotta get ready to leave. So I guess it was a productive day. It was still a productive day. We passed Apex accounts. The auction is a furniture auction. We're going to be doing a furniture auction. Going to look if we can get some good deals on furniture to take down to our Florida home. That's basically what we're looking at. Do you have to have a profit target set during CPI? Yes, Sean, yes. So I always make sure I have a profit target set when you trade CPI. If you don't, you can get, it can be really bad. So you basically want to have, as soon as it fills you, it immediately fills your target, like almost within seconds. Because if it doesn't, with Apex, that trailing drawdown can get you really quickly on the evals because it doesn't stop like the funded accounts do. So you got to be very careful. Make sure that you have your targets put in. It's a limit buy stop is how I do it, Max 90. So far I've never had issues with doing the buy stop. I feel like probably because it's a sim account, right? But yes, I use brackets. Basically, I have a bracket here. Here, let me go to here. I'll just show you guys. So this shows I have a specific 150K pass ATM set up. And all it is, 15 cons, and my stop is basically irrelevant because I'm just going to, I mean, it's going to hit my daily loss, or it's going to blow the account before it hits it. But this is what it looks like. It is, my target is 30.5 points, which is 9,150. And that's, then I just enter an order. Like basically this was the order. I just entered like this. I mean, this was a buy stop order and just boom. And it hit, boom, immediately got out. Took seconds. It's the best, easiest way I've found. Where's my stop? I don't have one. On the evals, you're either going to blow the account or pass it. That is literally what's going to happen. It's kind of pointless to even have a stop if you're doing, again, this is just how I do it with evals. I've had the most success with it. It's hit or miss. There's no like secret, or it's not like some grand strategy. It is what it is. It's trying to pass in one shot. And I don't know, I've had way better success doing that than the old way. Man, there we go at the 530s again. All right, I gotta go. I do have to leave. Yeah, I do have to leave, unfortunately. So let's hope we can buy some. Let's hope we can get some really good deals on furniture. Yeah, it is, Tanush. It is. It is. For a lot less money. It's worth learning how to do it if you can be up at that time. Yeah. I mean, again, it's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's just the truth of it. It's a coin flip. Yeah, it's literally gambling. Yes, agreed. All right, guys, I am going to leave. I'm going to go, and we are going to be back Monday. Next week's streaming schedule is going to be, I'm going to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for sure. I'm not sure yet about Thursday. I'm going to depend a lot on how much I have packed and if I'm ready to leave. Thursday afternoon, I leave for Florida. And then hopefully Monday in a week, we will have our first live stream from Florida. So I guess we'll wait and see. Depends a lot on if I get everything set up in the weekend and if everything goes smoothly, but hopefully it will. Wow, we are breaking out, guys. 540s now. It's a doing it. Ay. All right. All right, everybody, take care. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay green, stay safe, take care, and God bless.